capital city of Chin State, is located in the western part of Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. Most of the cities, towns, and villages of the Chin State rest upon thick and high mountains. The surrounding regions are filled with natural forest beauties. The city of Hakha is situated upon and around a beautiful mountain called Rungklang, and it is 6,000 feet above the sea level. Rungklang, the splendid mountain, stands as a monument pride for the people for its land's beauty. More than 20,000 population live in this city. For the people of Hakha, rain is one of the meaningful natural resources. Many people depend upon it for their survival. Rakaptili, the biggest water reservoir, is one of the most valued properties in the city. Hakha has an average of 60 inches of rain in a typical rainy season. On July 29, 2015, natural disaster strikes the land, the people, and the city. A resource that nurtures the land become an enemy. A torrential monsoon rain known as Cyclone Coleman poured for 7 consecutive days, and rain was accumulated to nearly 32 inches, 3 times higher than a typical seasonal rain. This unfortunate incident that befell in the final week of July 2015 will mark a bitter memory in the history of the people and its land. As a result, landslides occurred many parts of the city that brought catastrophe to the residents. Roads were cracked open 4 to 10 inches wide and at least 20 feet deep. Many vehicles were trapped. Bridges were swept away by the mudslides and turned into small rivers. Buildings were collapsed and destroyed, scattering 30 to 40 feet away. Fish ponds, water storages, gardens and farms, and many of the electric lines were tossed away. One of the most valued water reservoirs, Rakaptili, also was completely destroyed, left shapeless. According to the Chin State Municipal Director Clare, 10 churches were cracked underneath and were no longer inhabitable. 15 public schools and at least 10 of the government structures were also damaged. Almost all the residents in the affected area have to evacuate their homes, their community, and their economic means. At least 800 houses were affected by the disaster, and 2,000 people were replaced to temporary shelters. Children were schooled in these temporary shelters, with the sounds of cooking heard in another room. Nurses and doctors came to the shelter to address the displaced people for the medical needs with limited resources, as elderly people were sunbasking in front of the shelters. contemplating the disastrous incidents. They were not able to say even a word about their losses because the incident is so drastic and so harsh to them. They lost their homes, their properties, their churches, their reservoirs, their community, and most importantly, their hope. Hope for these elderly people are too far distant. The memory of their childhood in those places where they play, dance, and share life and love were forever gone. Rebuilding the city is radically challenging, but sadly the resources are limited. A single act or dime means the world to these people who faces this kind of natural disasters.